Hello everyone, Casey Durango here with Go Keto with Casey, and here's just a little video about some of the food we enjoyed in our household and elsewhere over the last week or so. There is a familiar plate right there. This is my lovely mate prepares huevos con aliños, which is eggs with tomato and scallion and some thick bacon and farmer's cheese you can see in the back. And actually one of my most popular videos is of him making this dish, and I just love it. I don't have it every morning, but when I do, I really enjoy it. This is a plate of a lunch when we went out to our favorite Mexican restaurant. And I know many people struggle with eating out, and you might think a Mexican restaurant would be particularly difficult. But can I tell you, they don't bat an eye. We decline the tortilla chips and order our meals without rice or tortillas or anything else that would not be keto friendly. And in this dish, my husband got a big plate and he asked for no rice or beans and no breading on the fish. They didn't blink an eye. He asked for more salad, and of course everything else there is just delightful. Avocado and salad greens and that luscious fish. So don't be afraid to ask when you go out to eat. Most restaurants are very accommodating and are getting more and more familiar with people asking just that type of thing. Now here's a little snack. This is essentially a BLT without the tea. And of course without the bread. This is romaine leaves, some mayonnaise smeared on, and thick sliced bacon. A little sprinkle of pepper, which is the way I like it. Man, it is so refreshing, so easy. And some days that's my lunch. Some days that's almost my main meal. But it certainly is easy and satisfying and tastes like summer. I could have thrown some tomato on there, but I didn't. And I really enjoyed this, so a little plate of that. And that does it for a quick, easy lunch. Now, moving into a little bit more of a formal dinner. This actually was my lovely mate's plate, not mine. I wasn't hungry that night. But this is halibut, cooked quickly on a cast iron skillet. You know I love my cast iron. That's some sauteed squash. To the right, avocado and some English cucumber. Delicious, easy, nutritious. I'm telling you, most of the meals that we prepare do not take 10 minutes. They don't take 10 minutes to prepare. This is such an easy way to cook. As you can see, I'm a very basic cook. I'm incurious, and I like to keep it simple. And this is so simple and so good. Now, this is kind of one of those, what have I got? I made a late lunch for myself. This is kind of an exploded out, deconstructed, it was a dinner for me actually, deconstructed, almost taco salad. I had some leftover sauteed vegetables, threw some cold vegetables in there, some romaine, ground beef that was, around, sour cream, and some shredded mozzarella. Easy. Throw it together. So simple. And I love meals where you just kind of clear out your fridge, essentially, or clear out leftovers. And this diet really lends itself to that because the ingredients are so basic. You have a fatty source of protein, maybe some cheese if you like it, and non-starchy vegetables. And sometimes I don't even have the non-starchy vegetables, but it's summertime, they're bountiful. We can get them, locally sourced and all that, so we like this. Now here is one of the most nutrient-packed meals you'll get. Beef liver, sauteed in bacon fat with some onion, avocado, tomato, and cucumber. Wow. Now, this looks like a mammoth piece of liver, okay? This was not from the world's largest liver. That is a small plate. One of the things we've done is instead of eating on dinner plates, we barely even eat on luncheon plates. Sometimes we eat our meals off of salad plates. So that looks smaller. And guess what? I got some more huevos con aliños one day because I was getting ready to hit the road and go spend the day with #myfriendjen. And, if you're lucky enough to have friends with whom you can sit and talk for 6.5 hours without one lull in the conversation, if you're lucky enough to have that, then you're lucky enough. And we enjoyed being on her front porch, kicked our shoes off, and led a decadent life, sipping our red wine and telling bawdy tales. We had a good day. Next morning, I didn't feel like much of a breakfast, so it ended up being, for me, a couple of slices of thick bacon and some supplements and some coffee. Now, these supplements are not supplements like, you've heard me rail against supplements. Those are just some multivitamin and fish oil and mag, and I'll come back to that in a minute. Now, here's something I apologize. I didn't have photographs or a video of making this concoction. Chicken thighs with the skin, broccoli, thrown into a skillet, threw in some cream cheese to make sauce, and sprinkled some mozzarella on top and stuck it in the oven. Oh, made a casserole that was delightful. Now, this particular morning, I have a video that says if it's Saturday, there should be pancakes. And I don't usually eat them. I make them for my lovely mate. But this particular morning, I felt like it. I was hungry, so I ate. These are keto pancakes. They're cream cheese and eggs, and that's just about it, with some sausage patties. Now, these are the pills that we take. MAG 64, this is a slow-release MAG. I'll put the link to where we buy them from Amazon below, because just to stave off leg cramps. A multivitamin and a fish oil tablet. That's it. You don't need anything else, really. At least I don't. Okay, this was another thing. What have I got? I had some frozen shrimp. I had some leftover ground beef I cooked for something else. I had plenty of broccoli, and I had a bell pepper. Threw it into the skillet. Threw it all together. Some cayenne pepper, salt, pepper, garlic. Come on, guys. What's better than that? It's decadent. So that was an early dinner for us, I believe, this particular day. And I'm going to give you a confession. I threw frozen things right into the skillet. And this is it plated up. Just so easy. So easy. And then this last one is I had some shrimp left over. This was one of the best meals I've made. Some shrimp. I'd sauteed up zucchini and bell pepper. Threw some some tomato on top. The sauce, threw some cream cheese into it, made a sauce. Rich, rich, rich. There we are for the food, guys. Thanks for the support. Talk to you later.